This morning's Transparency Tracker, Congress is currently debating 12 bills that will fund the federal government in 2025, and they contain over $30 billion of earmarks. None have been signed into law yet, but a large portion of the requested money will go to Maine.
Here to give us more details is Jeremy Portnoy, an investigative journalist with OpenTheBooks.com. And Jeremy, how many earmarks did Maine senators request this year?
Well, every year, Senator Susan Collins is near the very top for earmark requests. And this year is more of the same. She requested 148 earmarks worth about $500 million. Mitch McConnell is the only senator that asked for more money than that. And Angus King is on most of those earmarks with Collins. So we know the Republican Party usually tries to frame themselves as opposing government spending, but when you get earmarks involved, it's both parties taking the pork.
So earmarks help to bring a lot of federal funds to projects around Maine. Why do Open the Books and other critics want them banned?
Well, if you've ever heard phrases like pork spending or the currency of corruption, that's referring to earmarks. Because in the past, we've seen Congress members basically use these to get money for special interest groups and try and buy votes pretty much. So Obama and Senator Tom Coburn had them banned for 10 years, came back a few years ago, and we're still seeing some issues with transparency. It took us hours to convert the Senate's PDFs into Excel files and give you that dollar total I just shared with you. But it should be a lot easier to track these and hold our Congress people accountable.
Give us the broader picture here. Are Congress's earmark requests larger this year, or is spending going down?
So for Maine, the request actually went down. Collins requested about $100 million less than she did last year. But historically, she has a really good rate of getting them passed because she's the vice chair of the Appropriations Committee. So she's probably going to get most of the money that she requested. But if you look at all of Congress, it went up by a lot. They requested $31 billion last year. That's up from $25 billion last year. We could be in for a record amount of spending here.
All right. And again, we're debating 12 bills in Congress right now. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, Jeremy Portnoy with OpenTheBooks.com. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.